Well, everyone, the iPhone 17 has officially came out, and I'll give you a quick introduction on how to use basically all the new features and how to use your iPhone 17 as a complete beginner. Now, the first thing to keep in mind, this is a wonderful phone. It's a really good iPhone, one of the best phones you can buy right now, and I think you made a really good choice by picking up this type of phone. Now, first things first, this is an iPhone, it runs on iOS. If you're coming from a previous iPhone, I've already gone through the initial setup, but if you are coming from a previous iPhone, all you have to really do is bring your older iPhone close to this iPhone during setup, and then you'll be able to transfer out all your data. So kind of keep that in mind. Now, looking kind of throughout this iPhone, you can see on the front side, you're getting your beautiful display. It's 6.3 inches, it's bigger than the iPhone 16, but it's the same size as the 16 Pro. You're getting thinner bezels around it and a much brighter display. You still have the dynamic island at the top with a new front-facing camera, a speaker grill at the top and the bottom. On the left side, you're getting this thing called an action button, which allows you to switch it from a ringer to being a button that you can use it for other things. Volume up and down button on the left side. On the bottom, you're getting your speaker grill as well as the USB Type-C charging port. This is how you charge it. It also supports wireless charging. On the right side, you have a camera button here, which doubles as a camera button. You can zoom in and out. It's a really cool button. And you also have this power button here too if you want to quickly power it on or off, turn it on or off. You can also hold this with the volume up button to power down your iPhone. Nothing at the top. The back side, you have this frosted glass back with this MagSafe wireless charging here, as well as a dual camera setup and a flash. Now, you have a couple different ways of kind of turning on your iPhone. By default, if you lift your iPhone, it'll go ahead and turn on. You can also click on this side button on the right side to go and power it on. If your screen is off, you can also tap onto the display to turn it on, but there's no double tap gesture to turn it off. Now on your home screen, this is basically what it'll look like. Now I do have Do Not Disturb mode on, so I'll just go and turn it off so it looks a little bit nicer. So this is what your home screen is always going to look like. You'll have your status bar at the top, so if you go ahead and have any, Wi-Fi signal, if you have a cell connection, all that stuff will be at the status, basically the status of your phone, including battery life. You'll also go ahead and get your date and time right here as well. You'll also have any notifications that you have that will basically come up, will show up right inside of this page. And then you also have these quick toggles at the bottom, which allow you to quickly hold down, turn on the flashlight, or you can quickly hold down to get into the camera. These lock screens are also customizable. You can hold down on your lock screen like this to go ahead and get into a customizing panel option. And I'll go and kind of demonstrate it here. So if you swipe down, hold down on your lock screen, you can go and customize your particular lock screen whichever way you want to, which is generally something that's really cool. So click on customize or the plus button to add new wallpapers. Have some fun with it because there is a lot of stuff you can kind of do here. So I'd recommend every single person to kind of just go through and just customize this whichever way they can. Whenever you're done customizing it, click on done, tap on your home screen, and you can swipe up to get into your home screen. So the place we were just in was our lock screen. This is our home screen. In our home screen, we have some basic type of stuff here, nothing super crazy. You have your standard status bar at the top. You have your application, widgets, a search bar right here, and your dock. These applications and widgets, you can move them around, customize them whichever way you want to. You can hold down an application here. To move it around, you can move it up, down, to a different page by sliding it through to a different page. You can bring it back to the normal page. You can customize it whichever way you want to. You can also click on the minus button here if you want to delete the application or remove it from your home screen. Same thing goes for widgets. You can tap on there. Now, while you have the application on wiggle mode by holding it down like this, you can tap on edit home screen like that, and you can tap on edit in the top left corner right up here, and you can go through and get into these options as well, which allow you to add a widget, customize, edit wallpaper. If you tap on customize, some iPhone 17s and iOS 26 devices have some new options here. So you can now go through and change your icons from being like a default mode to dark mode to clear mode to tinted. You can customize it whichever way you want to. So again, have some more fun with it, and I recommend doing that. Whenever you're done, you can always just tap into an empty space to basically, exit out of that panel, or you can also swipe up to come back home. Whenever you're in application, just remember to swipe up and you will always come back to your home page. So if you're inside of the settings application, you'll see this bar at the bottom kind of. Swipe up and you'll come back home. Same thing with the phone call app. swipe up, and you'll come back home. So just remember that, swipe up, and you'll always come back to your home screen page. Now, if you swipe down from the top left corner right over here, you'll go ahead and come into your status bar, kind of something that looks similar to your lock screen. So from here, you can see notifications if somebody's texting you, calling you. You'll see all that information here. You can swipe up again to come back into your home screen. If you swipe down from your top right corner right up here, you'll get into your control center. This is where you can kind of customize a lot of high-level controls within your phone, your Wi-Fi signal, music that's playing, brightness, sound, and these quick toggles at the bottom that allow you to, turn on your flashlight or anything else. You also have a power button in the top right corner. If you want to quickly just power down or on your phone, you can, just hold down on this power button in the top right corner, and then will allow you to quickly shut down your phone. And you can also go through while you're in your control center, and you can click on the plus button up here if you want to customize your control center. So you kind of have a different couple of ways of kind of modifying and using your particular device in your settings, whichever way you want to. Now, swiping back up, some other things to keep in mind here. Number one, we do have a new camera feature. So if we make our way over into our camera application, which is right here, our front camera now has an ultra-wide option. So if you switch over to your front camera, you'll see a little button at the front that shows center stage. All you're going to have to do is go through, tap onto that center stage button, and I'll go and demonstrate it here. So I'll go through, and I will cover up this front camera, and I will click onto the home screen. And if you see this center stage button, you can go ahead and tap on it like this, and it will go ahead and basically demonstrate an ultra-wide camera for you. So it's something that's really cool. That's a new center stage capability. You still have the camera button on the side that you can go through and take a photo if you want to, and you can zoom in by using that particular camera button there as well. Now, swiping back up, if we go ahead and make our way over to standard applications, they're pretty much self-explanatory. The music application takes you right into music if you want to play music. iMessage will bring you into messages. If you want to make a phone call, you can come into your phone call app. If you want to download an application, you can always make your way over to your app store and download an application this way. So as you continue to use your iPhone, it'll start making more and more sense, and you'll become a pro at it pretty much in no time. There's one more application I want to show everyone too, and this is a very important one, which is the settings application. If we open up the settings app, it looks just like this. You'll basically come into your page that will basically show you, settings in your device. So here's where you can modify, turn things on or off. It really is just kind of up to you. So just come into this application and get used to how this application pretty much works. So you can modify your notifications, Face ID, passcode. At the bottom, you have your apps panel. Tap in there to modify it further. One area I'd recommend everyone to kind of get used to is, tapping into your general settings option right here, and then clicking on software update right here. Go through, just software update your iPhone. If there's already probably an update by the time you come into your iPhone, that's another really big thing I'd recommend every single person to do as well, as soon as you buy an iPhone 16. And finally, one other thing, I showed you how to get home, right? Swiping up, you can basically come home. But if you want to see all the applications you've recently kind of opened up, you can swipe up from the bottom like this and stop kind of halfway through. And you can swipe between all the applications that you've recently opened. And you can see these are all the applications I opened up during this video. You can go through, swipe up, and kind of get out of these applications if you want to close them, or you can tap into an older one if you really want to. And in fact, if you have multiple applications open, you can kind of drag this bar and swipe in between those applications just by going in between them like that. So, at a high level, that's basically how you use your iPhone 17. A big thing to keep in mind here, number one, please be sure to remember to go through and as often as you can, update your iPhone, but also go through, and I'd recommend essentially putting a case and screen protector on your iPhone as well. Protect your investment. It's one of the best things I can recommend doing as well, because you might end up dropping your iPhone, and any case or screen protector will definitely help. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.